It is a beautiful morning. You ask your child to put on their shoes. No, they say. You ask again. No, I want to wear my red shoes. But the red shoes are dirty. Your child starts to cry. They scream. They sit on the floor and refuse to move. Does this sound familiar? Every parent faces this situation. When a child is stubborn, strong-willed, or adamant, daily life can feel like a big challenge. Parents often feel tired, angry, or confused. They ask themselves, why is my child doing this? Is it my fault? How can I fix this? This essay will help you understand why children become adamant. More importantly, it will give you simple, practical ways to change these difficult moments into helpful, positive conversations. Part 1. Why are kids adamant? To solve a problem, we must first understand why it happens. Children do not wake up and think, I want to make my parents angry today. Their stubborn behavior usually comes from normal growth, feelings, or their environment. When children are babies, they depend on adults for everything. But as they grow, they discover something exciting. They are separate people. They learn the word no, and they love to use it. They want to choose their own clothes. They want to feed themselves. They want to decide when to sleep. This is a healthy part of growing up. Psychologists call this autonomy. When a child is adamant, they are often just trying to say, I am growing up and I want to control my own life. Children experience very big emotions like anger, sadness, fear, and frustration. However, their brains are still developing. They do not have the vocabulary to say, Dear Mom and Dad, I am feeling very overwhelmed right now because the supermarket is too loud. Instead of using words, they use their behavior. A tantrum or a flat refusal to cooperate is often just a cry for help. They are drowning in big feelings and do not know how to swim. Think about how you feel when you do not sleep well or when you miss lunch. You probably feel cranky and impatient. Children feel this 10 times more. A lot of stubborn behavior happens simply because a child is physically exhausted or needs a snack. The modern world is very busy. Bright lights, loud televisions, tablets, and busy schedules can tire a child's brain. When a child's mind gets too full of noise, they shut down or fight back. Being adamant is their way of stopping the world because they need a break. Part 2. How to change your mindset. As mothers, how we think about our children changes everything. Let us look at 2 different mindsets when handling a stubborn child. The old mindset. First, the old mindset. This is a reactive mindset. When your child screams, you might think, my child is bad or naughty. During a disagreement, you tell yourself, I must win this fight. And when they do not listen, you feel, they are disrespecting me. This mindset brings anger and stress to your home. Now, let us switch to the new mindset. This is a proactive mindset. Instead of thinking they are bad, tell yourself, my child is having a hard time. Instead of trying to win a fight, remember your true job. I must teach my child a lesson. And when they push back, see the truth. They are expressing a need. If you see a tantrum as a battle, you will want to win. If you win by screaming or punishing heavily, your child learns that power and anger are the ways to solve problems. Instead, try to see yourself as a teacher. Your job is not to win the fight. Your job is to coach your child through their storm. Part 3. Step-by-step guide to useful interactions. How do we talk to an adamant child so that the interaction is useful, calm, and educational? Here is a simple step-by-step method you can use every day. Fire cannot put out fire. Only water can do that. If your child is screaming and you start screaming too, the situation will only get worse. Take a deep breath. Count to 5 in your head. Lower the volume of your voice. Speaking softly forces the child to quiet down to hear you. Before you try to fix the problem, look at your child's feelings. If your child is crying because they cannot have ice cream before dinner, do not say, "Stop crying, it's just ice cream." To them, it is the most important thing in the world at that moment. The human brain focuses on action words. If you say, "Don't run," the child's brain hears, "Run." If you say, "Don't drop that cup," they focus on dropping it. Try to flip your sentences to state what you want them to do. Instead of, "Stop shouting," try, "Please use your quiet indoor voice." Instead of, "Don't hit the dog," try, "Please touch the dog gently." Instead of, "Don't leave your toys there," try, "Please put your blocks in the green box." Children love to know what is coming next. When life is unpredictable, they feel anxious, and anxiety leads to stubbornness. A daily routine creates safety. You can create a visual chart with pictures for their routine. Wake up, brush teeth, eat breakfast, put on clothes. If your child refuses to brush their teeth, you do not need to nag. You can simply point to the chart and say, "Look, the chart says it is time to brush teeth now. What comes after brushing teeth?" The chart becomes the boss, not you. Part 4. Practical examples for daily life. Let us look at 3 common situations where kids become very adamant and see how we can handle them using our new tools. Scenario A. The toy shop battle. You are at a store and your child wants a new toy car. You say no. The child sits on the floor and begins to scream. What not to do? Yell back, drag them out roughly, or give in and buy the toy just to stop the noise. What to do? Kneel down to their eye level. Say, "You really like that red car, don't you? It has very fast wheels." Say, "We are not buying toys today, but we can take a photo of it with my phone and put it on your birthday wish list." Say, "Now, do you want to hold the grocery list or help me find the milk?" Scenario B. Refusing to eat dinner. You cook a healthy dinner of rice, vegetables, and chicken. Your child pushes the plate away and says, "Yuck, I don't want this. I want chicken nuggets." What not to do? Cook a completely new meal or force them to sit and eat everything while crying. What to do? Stay calm. Food should not be a battleground. Say, "You don't have to eat the vegetables if you don't want to, but this is what we have for dinner tonight." Leave the plate in front of them. Eat your own food and talk happily about your day with other family members. Do not give them attention for refusing to eat. If they say they are hungry later, calmly offer the same plate of dinner. Do not offer cookies or chips. They will learn that being adamant does not change the menu. Scenario C, the bedtime struggle. It is 8 p.m. It is time for bed. Your child says, "No, I am not tired. I want to play with my blocks." What not to do? Start a long argument. Argue for 30 minutes, or let them stay up until midnight. What to do? Give a warning 10 minutes before. In 10 minutes, it will be time for bed. You can build one more tower. When the time is up, say, "The clock says 8 p.m. It is bedtime. Do you want to hop like a frog to bed or fly like an airplane?" Keep the bedroom dark and quiet. Read one story. If they get out of bed, calmly take their hand and walk them back to bed without speaking a lot. Repeat this patiently. Part 5. Long-term strategies for success. Dealing with an adamant child is a marathon, not a sprint. To build a strong, peaceful relationship over time, try to add these habits to your weekly life. 1. Fill their attention tank. Sometimes children act out because they want attention. To a child, negative attention, parents yelling, is better than no attention at all. Try to spend 15 minutes every day of special time with your child. Turn off your phone. Sit on the floor. Let them choose the game. Follow their rules. When their attention tank is full of love and positive connection, they will feel less need to be adamant to get your eyes on them. 2. Praise the good behavior. We often only talk to our children when they do something wrong. We must catch them doing something right. If your child puts on their shoes quickly without arguing, notice it. Say, "Thank you for putting your shoes on the first time I asked. It helps our family leave the house on time, and it makes me feel so happy." This teaches the child that good behavior brings warm, happy feelings and praise. 3. Choose your battles. Not everything needs to be a fight. Ask yourself, does this matter in the long run? If your child wants to wear mismatched socks to school, let it go. It is harmless. If your child wants to wear a summer dress in the middle of winter, this is a safety issue. You must stand firm, but offer choices. For example, wearing leggings under the dress. Save your energy for the things that really matter, like safety, kindness, and health. An adamant child is not a bad child. Often, a stubborn child grows up to be a strong, independent adult who can say no to bad influences and work hard to achieve their goals. The strength they have today is a beautiful quality. It just needs good guidance. Be patient with your child and be patient with yourself. Change does not happen overnight. But if you stay calm, listen to their feelings, offer choices, and give lots of love, you will notice a change. Your daily interactions will stop being fights and will become wonderful opportunities to connect and grow together.